Green Bay Packers Nation, how's it going? This is Brody, and we need to talk about a potential game-changer for our roster. With the 2026 NFL season on the horizon, the Green Bay Packers are in a strong position. But could we be on the brink of some significant moves? Before we dive into this, tell me where you're watching from and what you think about the possibility of the Packers making trades to enhance our squad. We're building this community toward 10,000 subscribers, so please subscribe and help us reach that milestone. General Manager Brian Gutekunst has a solid all-around roster to work with, but here's the kicker. He also has the draft capital to shake things up. After trading away first-round picks in 2026 and 2027, along with defensive tackle Kenny Clark for edge defender Micah Parsons, the Packers still hold compensatory selections and an extra fourth-round pick from the Rashawn Gary trade. This gives Gutekunst the flexibility to make a significant addition if the right opportunity arises before the regular season kicks off. So, who are the potential trade targets that could bolster our roster? First up is Josh Sweat, an edge defender with a history of success under defensive coordinator Jonathan Gannon. Last season, he racked up 47 pressures and 12 sacks for Arizona. The only issue? His hefty contract, slated at $18.1 million per year for the next 3 seasons. If Gutekunst can snag Sweat for a mid-round pick, it becomes a reasonable gamble for a player of his caliber. He would be especially valuable while Parsons recovers from his ACL injury and could complement him long-term upon his return. Then there's Keaontay Ingram, who might be slipping on the Cardinals' depth chart after Arizona selected Jeremiah Love in the first round. Despite being a third-round pick in 2024, Ingram has shown promise with 160 yards on 29 carries last season. With a contract of just $1.3 million in 2026, he could be a cost-effective addition to our backfield, especially given the uncertainty surrounding Marshawn Lloyd's health. The downside? He's still recovering from a knee injury that hampered his 2025 season. Next, we have Cam Robinson, whose versatility makes him intriguing, although his $12 million salary is a tough pill to swallow. Robinson has primarily played left tackle but can fill in across the line. With our offensive line struggling, especially with Aaron Banks' recent injury, he could provide much-needed depth. The challenge lies in finding a way to make the financials work. Another name to keep in mind is Brycen Hopkins from the Rams. He's facing an uphill battle for playing time after LA drafted 2 tight ends in recent years. With the Packers needing help behind Tucker Kraft and Luke Musgrave nursing injuries, Hopkins could be a seamless fit in our offensive scheme, which shares similarities with the Rams system under Sean McVay. Lastly, don't overlook cornerback Damari Mathis, who has shown promise in Denver. As he enters the final year of his rookie deal, he could be an immediate upgrade for our secondary, especially with some of our starters struggling. However, the question remains, would we be willing to extend his contract if we trade for him? In conclusion, the Packers are in a unique position to make strategic moves as we head into the 2026 season. The potential for enhancing our roster with the right trades is there, but it requires careful consideration from management. What do you think, Packers fans? Which player would you want to see in green and gold? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to help us reach that goal of 10,000 subscribers.